What's going on, folks? Hicks here with another video. Today we have a bike review and unboxing video. This is from Ride1Up, a company down in San Diego. They sent me the Prodigy XC electric mountain bike. This is the most expensive bike that this company makes, which is still pretty affordable. I think it costs $23.95. And you can find it the first link in the description. Right now we're going to unbox it. We're going to build it. I'm going to show you what you get in the box. I'm going to show you what it takes to build it. Then we're going to give it a quick ride in both on-road and off-road scenarios. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Let's get started by unboxing. So, as you unfold, bike comes pretty well packed. Minimal packaging, which I like. I hate when there's a ton of stuff. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Okay. I'm pretty strong, but I was able to do it with one hand, so the mileage may vary. As always, if you're inexperienced with building any type of bike, if you never worked on a bike, if you buy an electric bike, I highly suggest you just take it straight to a bike shop, pay them to put it together. These things go fast and you don't want anything to be assembled incorrectly. So just showing you, if you do choose to do it yourself, or if you know what you're doing, this is what you get. So let's put this aside. This is everything. So everything is attached. I take it this box is all the accessories we'll need, and if there's any tools that we'll need to put it together, it should be here as well. So now we have to take off a bunch of packaging, zip ties, etc. So we'll do that. I am pretty intrigued on how well this bike performs at this price point. If you're shopping for an electric mountain bike, you know, for anything decent, you're looking around $3,000. That's generous even for a starting point. You know, it's not uncommon nowadays to see full enduro electric mountain bikes go all the way up to $10,000 and beyond range. Ride1Up is definitely entering a competitive segment for the electric bike space, pitching this as a XC, which is it means cross country for mountain bikes. We're definitely eager to see the performance. As we start to unpeel it, it looks good. Maxxis tires is always a good sign. Anytime you have a cheap bike company, they will cheap out starting with the tires. So that's always the first thing you want to look at. If there's a reputable tire brand, you're already going in the right direction. This looks like a huge battery. It just looks like a monstrous battery. I'm going to check out the specs in a second. It's mid-drive, which is something you see typically on pricier models, even more expensive than this. 27.5 wheels. Something it's really more of a city commuter that can double as getting down on the dirt a little bit. I'm going to try and test it as much as I can, so stay tuned to see how it actually rides. All right, all packaging removed. Bike looks nice. I'm a big fan of this color. It's like a muted gray. In this box we have pedals and the charger. That is it. And this box is a beanie, I think. This is how it looks without the packaging. Very nice. Gave this box with the beanie an extra shake, and bam, out popped Allen keys. Hopefully this is all we'll need to put this thing together. Looks like that might be the case. And just like that, we have finished assembly. I gotta say, this is one of the easiest bikes I have gotten so far to assemble. It's incredibly simple. You put on the front wheel, which is the easiest I've had so far. I know that doesn't sound like it's saying a lot, but it is. Some of these electric bikes, it legitimately takes two people to install the front wheel. Incredibly simple on this bike. You put the handlebars on, you put on the pedals, and that's it. Obviously you have to put air in the tires, but other than that, so simple to assemble out of the box. So first off, the bike looks good, right? I like how it looks. It is nice. The seat needs to come up. And about the seat, this is probably my favorite part. This is obviously taking inspiration from another seat. If you are a cyclist, you know what seat they you know, took inspiration from. It's a very expensive one. But to see their own version of it on this bike, it's a big plus. Group set, Shimano Allevia. I've been seeing this on some of the more expensive electric bikes now. To see it in this price range is awesome. First thing you notice about this bike is the weight. It is ridiculously light. Pretty much compared to everything I've tried so far, this is the only one I can easily pick up with one hand. And it is the closest one to feeling like a regular bike, which is a big deal for me because I like regular bikes. If you're looking for something that's definitely closer to an actual bicycle that has a motor, this is right up your alley. The second thing, the motor. This motor has impressed me to no end. Having a torque sensor that doesn't do all the work for you, it just kind of helps you. I think this is the way to go for like 99% of people. It's safer, it's a better workout, and it actually feels like you're riding a bike. So if that's something you're looking for, then this is gonna be, I did not think I was gonna end up liking this bike as much as I did, but the quality of the components, the way it actually feels when you're riding it, it feels like a regular bike. And that's not to take away from some of the other bikes I've tested. It's just they all have different purposes. This one is if you're trying to ride a bike that feels like a bike, but it has a mid-drive motor. It just feels so natural. I can't really put into words the difference between this and the other ones I've tried, because it's just, you have to try it yourself to understand what I'm talking about. But to be fair, this is quite a bit more expensive than all the other bikes I've tested by a few $100s, even up to $1,000. But I am firmly of the belief that you get what you pay for. And with this, I don't think, I mean, for this motor, I think you're really looking at like the $4,000 to $5,000 range to get something solid. Ride1Up has really put themselves in an incredible niche where they're able to offer a really nice bike for a price that you're not going to find anywhere else. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys a full test ride. I just rode it around my neighborhood. That's why I'm able to give you like an opinion on how I immediately feel about it. But right now we're going to do a really in-depth test. We're going to go to Griffith Park in Los Angeles, give it a ride through the dirt and some other scenarios. Here we go. All right, folks, airing up the tires, and then we're slapping on the chest mount. One thing I gotta say, this bike is way lighter than I thought it was gonna be. Should be a fun ride. We're here at Griffith Park, out here in beautiful Los Angeles. Gonna give this bike a solid test ride in the street and on the dirt right now. Okay, first ride on the Ride1Up Prodigy XC. Let's go. From what I see, this is off. So this is totally disengaged. It sort of feels like a regular bike, but make sure we're in the right gear. If you had to get home with this thing on off, it's doable, depending on how far you have to go. You're gonna be putting in some work, but you can make it happen. Let's start going up. First mode is Eco. Typically the modes are numbered. On here, they're just their names. Anyways, we're gonna go all the way up. This is the top assist mode, boost. And on top of that, I'm gonna try and give it my all going up this hill. I wanna say we're going like 18 miles an hour right now. The second you stop pedaling, the bike stops assisting you. Otherwise, we're gonna hit this left and go up on a hill, even though there's no bikes allowed. We're gonna quickly see how it does in the dirt. Still on full boost mode. Got up that hill with ease. So this right here is the terrain that this bike is designed for. Kind of like a light fire road, something like that. Saw a sick descent right there. We gotta hit it. Even when I'm doing review videos, I see a descent, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's see how this feels. Not bad. Holy, okay, that was pretty good. Let's see if we can go up. There's a really steep hill right here. I don't think even my Suron can make it up that, but I think we can go back the way we came. Let's see if we can take this in the saddle. Kinda had to stand up for the last little steep part of that. So it can do hills. I'm obviously geared up. I'm in 5th gear, which is about midway through the gear range. So if you're just chilling, you wanna be in the very lowest gear to try and make it up. Look at this, this is a real off-road descent. Am I even good to do this? Oh yeah, I am. All right, we're gonna try. Hey, it's marketed as an XC mountain bike, so I should at least be able to do tiny descents. Oh, wow. Kind of impressive. Not gonna lie. Dude, you can straight bunny out this thing. It's so light. It's actually very light. For its class at least, it's pretty lightweight. You typically see bikes spec'd out like this, at least 10 to 20 pounds heavier. Oh my God. Almost got a little too ahead of myself right there. Oh my goodness. Bike is pretty good, I can't lie. I'm pretty impressed so far. It's very capable. Nothing's falling off yet, so. All right, we're gonna do the stair bombs next. See if anything falls off. The stairs is the ultimate test. Usually something falls off. Hitting the stairs double set, so. Dude, you can kind of shred this thing. This bike's kind of cool. Let's take a quick examination. We just kind of went hard for the last like 5 minutes, so let's see if the bike's still holding up in one piece. Looks good. Chain's still tight. Didn't derail. I'm surprised nothing derailed there. Usually you'll see, you know, the chain come off either front or rear during all those jumps, but we're looking good. These tires are very nice. Seat's pretty comfortable. I got to lower it a little bit. I think it's a little too high for tricks at least, or as far as for cruising, I probably have to bring it up if I was just pedaling around. So far so good. We're going to do a little bit more off-road, one more descent, and that's gonna be it. We are almost out of sun. I barely got here on time. Let's see how it does going up this. Oh, we made it. That's a plus. We can't go across here though. Let's go back down. Very nice. So who's this bike for? Something I like covering all my videos. If you want an electric bike, but you still want your exercise, this is it. There's no cheating with this thing, dude. You got to keep pushing the whole time. So, but the motor's definitely there. It helps you when you need it. Once you got to go uphill, you know, in situations like that, it's there for you. Oh my God, look at this stair set of doom. Holy, you guys think this bike can handle this? I am gonna pass on that. I would love to come do that on something else, but I don't know about this bike. And this is gonna be our finale for today. Oh my God. It made it. All right, one last hill bomb to call it a day. We're just gonna hop on and go. Brake test. Brakes work. Thank gosh, because if they didn't, I'd be going full speed into whatever was in front of me. I didn't even check. All right, not bad. Fun little shredder-rooney on the Ride1Up bike as we go downhill out of the park. Sick. There goes the park rangers. I wonder if they got a tip off like, yo, there's a cycle path on a mountain bike. Shredding. Wow, quick little shred on the Ride1Up. Fun bike. Of course, if you like what you guys saw, you can find this bike, first link in the description. Final verdict, it's a lot of fun. I think this company has a lot of potential. I'll leave it at that. I am very interested to see if they try to tackle a full suspension bike. That is something I would definitely like to see them do. Based off of how inexpensive this bike is, thoroughly impressed. So that's my message to you guys. 1Up, give full suspension a shot. I would love a full squish at a very reasonable price point. I'd be first in line, let me say that. So as always, thank you guys for watching this video. More to come. The next few months are going to be stacked with bike reviews, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new, hit the like button if you haven't. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out.